I didn't even introduce myself. That's how nervous I am. Like, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Wannie. Professionally, I'm a bookkeeper. I love to be in control of my finances and manage my finances. That's why I went into bookkeeping, like accounting, to help out, other people to manage their finances, specifically business owners and also personal finances. I am a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a mother, I play several musical instruments, I'm an aspiring author, upcoming music producer, a lot of things. I love Jesus, I love people. Like, you guys have no idea how many years and months I've been procrastinating on starting a YouTube vlogging channel specifically, but I thank God finally. I feel like I've conquered my fear. I'm a little bit nervous, but hey, we're doing it scared, okay? I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for subscribing, because who am I that you should subscribe and take your time to come and watch me, like support me, because I don't really know where God is taking me with this channel, this journey in general, but the fact that you're here, I'm so grateful. I thank you so much. First of all, thanks to God and thanks to you, because if it was not for you guys, maybe I wouldn't be filming this video. So yeah, thanks to everyone that asked the question on Instagram. So you guys give me a little bit, hint on what to say in this video. So I'm grateful for you. Okay, let's jump right into it. So the first question says, how old are you guys? Where do you live? I'm 26 years old. I'm turning 27 this year in October. The second question, what is your favorite food to make for Myla? My favorite food to make for Myla is fufu, like period. That's like a step of food. Fufu, it's, I think the Nigerians call it swallow. Yeah, so if you don't know fufu, it's like you mix flour with boiling water and have the consistency of like a dough, but it's like different. It tastes different, everything is different. The consistency kind of looks the same, but it's not like as stretchy as the dough. So yeah, if you've never had fufu before, just come at my house and I'll make it for you so you can taste our delicious staple food. Yeah. The third question, your experience since you became a mother and how is the journey going? I feel like it's been mixed emotion, but mostly I would say it's good, because for me, when I got married, I moved from Sweden to America, and then we moved into our own house and it was just me and my husband, and my husband does a lot of basketball traveling, so I would stay home by myself, and sometimes I wished I had like, a little cutie, a little mini me to give me company, and I thank God that he answered that prayer, so I now have company 24/7. So that's really a blessing, part of motherhood, just the joy that the baby brings into the family, into one's life. Like, you can't compare it to anything else, apart from the love of God. Yeah. So that's the bright side of it. And then also there is the challenging part. Like, if I tell you guys that there is this one day that Milo was crying, I didn't know why she was crying. It's like I have to figure it out. It's like she was just so clingy, and I don't even know how to describe that day, but I felt like I was crying. I called my sister Mary. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Mala won't stop crying. Like, I don't know, this is not what I signed up for. So there is that side too. But it's just like once in a while. So every good thing has its own challenging side. So, but motherhood is very, 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 very rewarding. So yeah, but make sure you become a mother the right way. Okay, second question. I have loved your content since TikTok when I first saw you. What could I expect on YouTube? Oh, thank you so much, Faith, I love you so much. You should expect videos on Faith because God is a big part of my life. I love that man up there so much, because if it was not for him, I would not be what I am today, because he's part of my life and you see me talk about him and testify his goodness. Expect videos about my hair care, because I have a goal of reaching waist length with my 4C hair. So I want to share that journey with you guys, the things that I do to take care of my hair, to maintain the length and the volume, you know, because before my hair used to break a lot, and I don't know, maybe I'm doing something different now that it's not breaking, and I would really love to like track its progress here, so I see like what's working and what's not working, and in the process helping other type 4 hair girlies like me. And maybe Myla, sometime when she gets older and she doesn't know how to do her hair, she can come to my channel and learn from there. But yeah, expect videos on that, and also expect just family vlog like lifestyle. Like, I consider myself a very ambitious person. Like, I'm very like goal oriented. I like to set goals and work hard to achieve them. I don't like to waste my time on things that do not add value in my life. So I want to share with you guys my journey of how I am, you know, setting my weekly goals and what I'm doing to achieve them, the challenges, and also like, you know, I think it would be nice to just track progress of how Myla, my baby, is hitting her milestone, and how my family is growing from 1 baby to at least 4 babies by God's grace. The other reason why I started this YouTube channel is because I have a lot of interests, and sometimes I wish there is like just somebody like me doing YouTube that has so many interests, and you know, they're just sharing their journey of how they're like managing their schedules to make sure that, you know, they're getting things done, like their hobbies, and they love God. And yeah, so that's why I want to share my journey with you guys, because I feel like maybe there might be somebody else that's like me, has a lot of hobbies that they're interested in, that will be inspired by this video. So yeah, that's that. Please, the next question, I think I'm already taking longer. The next question, please, can you give us a story how you got pregnant, and how is marriage? Is it good or bad? Oh, that's a very nice question. So how I got pregnant, man, it's a long story. I didn't want this video to be long, but it's a long story. We started trying to have a baby after our 2nd year of marriage, and it took like months without getting pregnant. So before, I used to like have hope and be like, it's gonna happen when it happens. I'm still young, you know, because I was under 25, so I was like, I'm still young. My goal when I was younger was by 25 to be done with school, buy my first house, get a good job as an accountant. So in 2022, starting of 2022, I was like, oh my gosh, next year I'm gonna be 25. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, oh my gosh, like maybe I'll never have a child, maybe I'm barren, you know, all those devil's speech, you know. And then I started getting depressed, thinking maybe I'll never give birth. I lost interest in a lot of things. I stopped like working hard and, you know, going after my dreams, because I was like, what's the point of working so hard? What's the point of working so hard if I'm not gonna have a person to carry over my wealth, you know, to the next generations? And then people were also like in my ears, like, oh my gosh, your sister Mary gave birth, like, what are you doing? You know, maybe you guys should go to the hospital and check with the doctor. You know what, I did so many researches trying to find things that can help, you know, me get pregnant, but we reached a point and we're like, okay, I think at this point. But I was talking to my mom though. My mom is a prophet, and she used to be like, don't worry, God is gonna make it happen when it happens. But you know, mothers, they try to encourage you, but deep down there, she's like, oh my gosh, God, what's wrong with my daughter? But you know, me and my husband also reached a time where we were like, you know what, maybe we should go see the doctor. As I was in the process of like thinking about scheduling an appointment with the doctor to see what's wrong with me, tell me why I never miss my period, but that one time, that 1 month, I missed my period. But before then, though, there was like months before then, I used to like work with my friend Ashel. Hi Ashel, I know you're here because this girl supports me like crazy. Like she's always pushing me to go after my dreams, and I thank God for you, Ashel. Of course, and my sister and all of you guys. The fact that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, that means you guys are my big supporters, and I love you so much. Thank you. So one day I was vomiting at work, and then I told Ashel, I think I'm pregnant. I think I'm pregnant. I was nervous and I was excited, and then she was like, "Oh, I love this for you." We were happy, but then after 2 days, I got my period. Oh my God, I was depressed. And that's why, so now when I miss my period that other month, I was like, I'm not gonna be so excited because what if it don't happen, you know? But then 3 days later, like it's not coming. So I went and bought a test, and I was like, God, maybe this is the time. And guess what? Yes, it was the time. That was like August of 2022. I found out I was pregnant. I was like, mwah, I love you, Jesus. But that's how I got pregnant. And marriage is beautiful. Marriage is very good if you find the right person. Mark my words, the right person. And when you find the right person, you're gonna know. Like, just a quick tip, write down what you need in a man that you want to marry, your future husband. And then when that person comes around, if they tick at least 8 out of 10 or maybe 7 out of 10 things on that list, then maybe you should give them, you know, a try. Those other 3, as long as they are willing to work on them and, you know, do better, you know, because no man is perfect. You two are not perfect. There are things you guys will work on when you're in marriage. You will know when the right person comes, but do not compromise, okay? When you see red flags everywhere, please just wait on God's timing, because the right person will find you. Yeah. Who does baby girl cling to more? Is she your mama's girl or daddy's girl? She's so cute. Thank you so much. Oh, of course, me. This girl, like me. And the reason being, because I'm home most of the time. Like, I work from home. My husband is always traveling, so of course she will cling to me because she spends more time with me. But I feel like maybe as time goes on, maybe she will be on the dad side, because you know, girls, they love their dads so much. Yeah, so yeah, to answer that question, what's your favorite food that you enjoy cooking? How often do you cook it? So I feel like my favorite food that I enjoy cooking that my husband loves so much is cabbage mixed with sausage and chicken. One day I'm gonna make it for you guys in one of my vlogs, so you can also try it. It's very delicious. How often do I cook it? I would say like maybe once every 3 months, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. What products do you use for your skin? You have lovely skin, by the way. Oh, thank you so much. I would go, let me run and bring you the product that I use for my skin. You guys are gonna run away. You'll be like, what? Are you for real? I kid you not. This is Myla's Aquaphor. It's like Vaseline. One day I'm gonna give you guys like a story of how I got rid of my acne, because I used to have very, very bad acne. I was so depressed. I'll share that story with you because I don't want this video to be long, because it's already long. But before I got pregnant, I used to break out a little more, especially during my time of the month. But then after I gave birth to Mila, I was like, I think now that my skin is going through changes, it will be a good time for me to, you know, change the skin product to stick with, so that my skin can get used to it. And so I started using this Aquaphor Mila's thing for my body. I use Johnson, still Mila's own, for my body because it smells good. Yeah, so that's what I do. I see the girl is using a lot of like products, and I'm like, it looks cool using, you know, different types of products, you know, skincare and stuff, and this and this and that, and cleanser, and it looks cool, right? But I feel like if I have something that's working for me and helping me save my coins, why do I want to buy 1,000 products just to look cool? Like, that don't like, yeah, you guys get my point. I'm all about saving money, and that's why I do bookkeeping in the first place, to help others also learn how to manage their finances. So yeah, what's something you know now that you didn't know of before becoming a mom? Something I know now is that, number one, before becoming a mother, like something I could have done different is to establish myself, of course myself and my husband, like financially, so that when you give birth, if you don't want to work, then you don't have to work. You know what I'm saying? What's baby's favorite things to do? She looks so sweet and quiet. Oh yeah, she's sweet and quiet, but she's sweet and quiet, but sometimes, man, sometimes when she decides to like be Mila, then you have to put some respect on her name. Yes, but what's the favorite thing to do? She likes to listen to music. Oh, she likes to watch Coco Melon, singing and listening to Coco Melon and Miss Rachel. She learns like really quickly, and also spending time with me and her dad, of course. All right, next question. What advice can you give to young 21st century moms facing mental health issues? Oh my gosh. I would advise them to just like, take it easy on themselves, because I know motherhood is really, sometimes it can get challenging, but you have to look on the bright side, because remember, not everybody is able to be a mother, but God has given you the grace to hold, a little angel in your arms. So don't take that for granted, and also enjoy every little moment with them, the stages, the milestone, because one day they're gonna get older, like 18 years and above, and then leave the house. But you want them to be proud of how you raised them and sacrificed, whatever it is you sacrificed to make sure that, they were brought up the right way. Do not make them go through the trauma that you experienced when you're younger, because remember, these are very innocent souls. They don't know about your upbringing, they don't know about your trauma. So if you can just like put the trauma on the side, I know it's hard, but if you can just like try to do better and give them what you didn't have when you were younger. Do whatever it is you can do to make sure that they don't grow up seeing, that trauma. Like, raise them in as much positive environment as you can. Yeah, try to seek advice, counseling, and also be patient, because it gets better. I think that's what I can say. What's your height? I am very short. I'm 5'2". What has been some of the most difficult challenges about motherhood so far? So the most difficult challenges for me, I would say, like having to go to work when you just want to stay with your baby at home. That was before I started my business and started working from home. So I would say like that was very challenging. That was challenging, especially when I was pregnant. Yeah, what else? Like, also sometimes you don't know when they're gonna sleep at night. Sometimes it takes me very long to actually have a day whereby I sleep through the night. So I feel like that's like the most challenging things, not being able to know when you're gonna sleep throughout the night. What has been your favorite thing about motherhood so far? Just like the love and the company, the joy they bring, like, man, amazing. When did you give your life to Christ, and what caused you to? So when I was younger, I was so much into the world. I was mean. I was really mean. I didn't like God, and my mom is a prophet. Long story short, she told me God told her if I don't change my bad behaviors, I'm gonna fail school. I was very proud to fail. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try it. But I went into Christianity trying it out, but when I started reading the Bible, it kept like speaking to my character. So I was like, So I started digging deeper and deeper to know more about God, and He won my heart. I got stuck there, and I don't wish to go back into the world, because my life has changed for better. So yeah, and that was when I was 13 years old. But I've answered all the questions. If there is more questions that I didn't answer, you guys can put them in the description box below. Maybe when I'm doing the vlogs, I can, you know, be answering them once in a while. But it was really fun to answer all these questions. Thank you so much for taking your time to actually type in these questions. May God bless you. Like, I love you guys so much. I really wish that, you know, we all lived in the same country and we can meet and be besties in real life. So because it's only that best friend that really is from God, that can like genuinely support your every move that you make and believe in you even though they don't see where you're going. So I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for subscribing. I promise you guys are gonna love it here. I thank God that we finally did it. Yay! Thank you, Jesus, that we finally started the YouTube channel. So you guys, if you have something that you've been procrastinating to do, this is your sign for you to go and just get started. Okay, just get started and God will do the rest. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.